What's up, you big, beautiful, bloody nerds? This is Chesh, and we're going to do some Bant Food. Before we get into it, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to YouTube at youtube.com/Cheshire Plays Games. I have the wrong preview screen up. What is going on with me today? That one! So hit like, comment, subscribe, all that sort of stuff that I have to say, because otherwise people don't, and I need them to, because that's the only way that YouTube will share it out. Look at it, 652 subscribers. We're getting there. We're making it. Also, don't forget to go and check out my articles and stuff over at puremtgo.com, where you will find the latest, coolest articles from cool people like myself. Woo boy! Here we go, we're doing Bant Food. I'm sorry, I'm just a little bit hungry. I did eat soup before, but I'm still kind of hungry for the food, so let's go through the deck. This is a deck, or at least this is very similar to Jessica Estefan's deck, who was playing it in the MPL and wrote it to a very good result. So we're going to be trying this out. I've been trying it out for the last couple of hours and getting wins and misses, so I don't know. I'm not as good a player as an MPL player, but I'm certainly sure as heck going to try. So we've got 4 Gilded Goose. This is a 0/2 flying bird. When it comes into the battlefield, it creates a food token. You can also pay 1 green and 1 colors and tap it to create a food token. Or you can tap and sacrifice a food to add 1 mana of any color. Pretty cool. You already know about Leafkin Druid from my previous videos. This is 1 green and 1 colors for an elemental druid. Tap it to add a green. If you control 4 or more creatures, add 2 green. Instead, we've got Paradise Druid, which is 1 green and 1 colors for a 2/1 elf druid. It has hexproof as long as it's untapped. You can tap it to add 1 mana of any color. We're running 1 copy of Once Upon a Time. I actually had 3 in my version, but it kind of kept flooding out on them, so we're going to try 1. It's been fine. It helps fix mana sometimes, I guess. And of course it's free at the start of the game if you haven't played any other spells. So 1 green and 1 colors for an instant. If this spell's the first spell you've cast, it costs you no mana. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. You can reveal a creature or a land card from among them, put them into your hand, put the rest on the bottom of your graveyard in a random order. We are running a 2 Voracious Hydra, X green Hydra 0/1 with trample. When it enters the battlefield, it enters with X +1/+1 counters on it, and then when it enters, you can choose 1. Double the amount of +1/+1 counters, which you'll hardly ever do, or it fights target creature you don't control. My opponent's still not ready. Okay, great. Just have to keep checking just in case. 4 Hydroid Krasis. You already know about the Scourge of Standard previous. The Scourge of Standard past. 1 green and 1 blue and X for a Jellyfish Hydra Beast. My mouth is wanting because I've had too much energy drink to hype me up because I was feeling quite tired. When you cast a spell, gain half of X life and draw half of X card, rounded down each time. Flying, trample, and it enters the battlefield with X +1/+1 counters. We've got Deputy of Detention ×1 in the main. This is to help us lock out other deputies of detentions and problem permanents and stuff. 1 colorless, 1 white, and 1 blue for a Vidalcan Wizard. When Deputy of Detention enters the battlefield, you can exile target non-land permanent opponent controls and all other non-land permanents with that name until the deputy leaves the battlefield. Risen Reef you already know about. 1 colorless, 1 green, 1 blue, elemental 1/1. When Risen Reef or another elemental comes into the battlefield, look at the top card of your library. If it's a land, you can put it on the battlefield, otherwise draw it. Sexy Thief of Crowns. That's why I call this Bant Sexy Food, because look, I don't want to be that guy who objectifies a magic card, but why is this art so sexy? I mean, put an apple in his hand so at least he looks like an asshole. No? Okay, great. So Oko is 1 colorless, 1 green, and 1 blue for a 4 loyalty planeswalker, +2 to create a food token, +1 and target artifact or creature becomes a 3/3, what is it, elk? Green elk creature with base power and toughness 3/3. Loses all abilities, which is actually kind of handy, especially when you've got all your food. Join the magic match. Yes, excellent. You are ready. Need your ID. Yeah, I'm getting there. Hang on 1 second. 823. 1 sec. And the last one nobody cares about, so we'll skip it. We've got Fierce Witch Stalker. This is 2 colors and 2 green for a creature wolf trample for 4. When the Witch Stalker enters the battlefield, create a food token. I wonder what that works with. We have 2 copies of Questing Beast in here, which I don't believe from memory was in Jess's deck, because I absolutely love Questing Beast and it is so good in the mirror, straight up in the main board. So this is 2 colors and 2 green for a legendary beast. It's the Jabberwocky. It's a 4/4. Vigilance, Death Touch, Haste. Even that sounds great. Can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. Combat damage that would be dealt by creatures you control can't be prevented. That doesn't actually matter right now. Whenever the Questing Beast deals combat damage to an opponent, it deals that much damage to target planeswalker that player controls. I actually am working on a Neoform deck with this. Really, really surprisingly good. Nissa, who shakes my world. This is 3 colors and 2 green. Whenever you tap a forest, it adds an additional green. Put 3 +1/+1 counters on up to 1 target non-creature land that you control. Untap it, it becomes a 0/0 elemental. -8, you get an emblem with lands you control have indestructible, and then you get to search a library for any number of forests, put them onto the battlefield tapped. We have Agent of Treachery as our last one, which is 5 colors and 2 blue to steal something of your opponent's. Don't worry about the rest of the information on the card, because it does not matter. That is Bant Sexy Food. And that's what we're going to be playing, is Bant Sexy Food. Alright, tournament match. We need to change this to Bant Sexy Food. Need to copy this. Just doing deck tech. Now ready. In all caps, I'm so sorry. Hello boyo. There's Orc's Head right there. So we're playing New Zealand content creator, Orc's Head Magic. This is Jordan from the UK. So moved to New Zealand like last year, all the way from UK for a job with his family. We're completely relocated. So just really excited. Hung out with them. They're actually in the vlog. Oh, you and your opponent did not select compatible challenge options. Select tournament. Everyone does it. Challenge match, tournament match. I was. Well, apparently it decided that you weren't for some reason. Let's try that again. There we go. Might be just a hiccup with this, to be honest. Hey, how you doing? Stupid Sexy Oko. I'm feeling like I'm wearing nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. So good. So bad. Alright. Is this hand trash? No lands! Mulligan it. Fish it back. Actually, that's much better. We can chuck a yeah, let's chuck a forest on the bottom. Mostly because we got Once Upon a Time. Which we will do now. What do we want here? Where we've got? We need white. Sick, mate. So I don't know what our opponent's actually playing. It's part of the fun mystery. So we will see. But hopefully we can win this match. I don't know. We're at like level 40 something or other. We are? Lol. Jokes. A mod just popped into our tournament chat and was like, good luck, have fun, guys. And Orc's Head was like, it's okay, we're friends. And I'm like, we are? Lol, jokes. Because I am a terrible human being. Headpan! This isn't Jund. It's not supposed to be Jund. It shouldn't be reading as Jund. I updated the thingy. The thingy, yeah, my brain works so well. Ooh. Okay, so we can Oko here. At the cost of our food. Which I want to do, but at the same time I'm a bit worried if we do that. Let's... But if we play Risen Reef, we're doing it at the cost of food anyway. Alright, screw it. Sure. Oh, you know what? I hope it's not what I think it is. Because if they're playing Jeskai, they're going to counter this. Ah, I knew it! Damn it! Oh, stupid sexy Flanders. It doesn't say it is. Okay, well, good. Because if it said it was Jund, I'd be very unhappy. How is... Alright, cool. I keep freaking out that my audio is not going to be matching up for some reason. Stupid Sexy Oko. Can you stop another one? Oh my god, he can't, can he? No! Stop it! You know what? I'm sending a message. I'm attacking you with a 0-2, buddy. Stop countering my stuff. I just want to win. I guess... look at that mana untap. That makes me really nervous. Let's go with the Risen Reef then. Alright, I'm gonna check this. No, mute. No, mute. Okay, so it does say Bant Food. Okay, great. And it looks mostly okay, except for my big white forehead. Cool. Yeah, we didn't need another Nissa. We needed a freaking land to go into play. No! Mendoza! Alright, it's getting frustrating now. I'm gonna kill this thing. I'm gonna kill it bad. Whew. We're gonna play this for 1. X equals 1. And we're gonna have it fight a 1-1. Because middle finger. Don't draw a counter spell. Don't draw a counter spell. Don't draw a counter spell. Yeah! Alright. Fight target creature we don't control. Come on. Don't pump it with something. Brazen Borrow. Okay, that's fine. It's frustrating, but it's fine. So how is everyone tonight anyway? I'm feeling especially spicy, and I hope that my voice isn't coming through too loudly. And if it is, please let me know. We're gonna do it again. X is 1. What should we just Nissa? So 3 is gonna flash in Brazen Borrower. We could get Nissa up and running. Nissa would go to 6. We'd take 4. I think we'll wait actually. I think we'll Gilded Goose here. And then we'll Hydra next turn to kill the Borrower. Oh, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Quit countering my mythics. Brazen Borrow. Yeah, we knew that was coming. Whatever, buddy. Yeah, we'll eat 4 damage here. There's nothing we can do about that. Alright, so I'm a bit... I'm a bit interested in how the mechanics work. Shouldn't have done that. Okay, that's fine. I'm a bit interested into how the Voracious Hydra mechanics work, because I wasn't aware that if you... popped it back off the battlefield after it was played, that the fight wouldn't actually happen. That's a new one for me. But we'll try it again and we'll see what happens. got another one? We'll just concede. Once that one... So basically what's going to happen there is, at the end of this turn, Orc's Head then plays another 3-1 and just steamrolls this next turn. There's nothing we can do. Okay, so, we know that our opponent's running some counter spells. I think the Witch Stalkers can probably all come out, because they're basically just a 4/4 that creates food. I think Deputy of Detention is a good one to come in. And I mean, we can Veil of Summer as well, actually. Getting rid of probably the Hydras. They didn't feel like they did much. And one Hydra Crisis. And see how we go. Hopefully this doesn't end up being another 0-2. I mean, we've been playing fine until now. We can block the 1/1. Yeah, fight's the same as Exchange when cards are needed both in play for it to happen. Ah, see, that would make sense. How you doing, Pan Pan, by the way? Play first. That is a keeper. So turn 1 passage, go looking for... Actually, I don't think we have a basic island in here. Oh, we do. Okay, great. For a second there, I was freaking out. Why have you stopped? You're not dropping frames. No, looking pretty good. Alright, let's drop a... Temple Garden tap. Alright, so they've got counterspell mana up now. The worst part about these new flash decks is, I'm just going to pass through here, is the fact that they have flush stuff to play if you don't play a spell. And that's really kind of frustrating as well, because it's like trying to get around a counterspell, so it's putting us tempo-wise out. But their tempo is still absolutely fine because they're built with contingency of like, well, if you're not going to spend your mana, I'm going to spend my mana on my thing. And we don't really play anything flashy that's going to help us with that. So what we are going to do is we're going to Risen Reef here. I have to read this for a second. So draw a card, cast a blue or black spell. Okay, great. So I'm going to Veil it so that it definitely goes into play. I was hoping that's how it read. Opponent Ops? Yeah, sure, go for it, buddy. Yeah, that's what we want to see. Can't touch this. Well, for now. Now you can touch it. Oh, sad face. Okay. So... yeah, okay. Ooh. Put on top? Take action, decline. Take action. Yes, that can go to the top of our deck, thank you. They do have Quench mana up. Which is fine. Because we're going to drop a land here and we're going to drop a Risen Reef. Which our opponent, if they play Quench, we still have our out, so that's fine. Trigger. Doing pretty good, just kind of walked in from Friday Night Commander. Oh, what were you playing? I demand to know what you were playing. I've been working on an article all day that I'm going to submit to a website that's not pure MTGO for once, which is a bit cryptic, but I don't want to, you know, nix my chances because it might not actually happen. There's the Quench. That was not something you want to use a Quench on, to be honest. Like, yeah, it's mana acceleration for me, but it's not something you need to Quench. Especially, here comes the Questing Beast. Oh, an Iron Eyes. Oh, lovely. I'll Veil that, thank you very much, Lee. Alright. Let's get in 5, shall we? Yeah. Just played some Garce. Nice. I'm rebuilding my wait. No. Oh crap, which one is it? My Wolffang Fist, my Eureka deck. Okay, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's start pumping out 1-1s soon. Let's... We really need that. Yeah, I think we do because we want the blue. Go on, flash something in and kill our 1-1. We're fine with that. As it is, as it shall be. It just gives hexproof, right? Hexproof, okay. I was like, does it give like protection? It doesn't, does it? Oh. An Aether Gust. Oh my. Yeah. Alright, we're looking okay. Halfway working on Griswold currently. Nice. Is it going to be combo shenanigans? That is the new uncommon. Red-green works amazingly with persist creatures when you kill them, right? I mean, from memory. Okay, so we don't know what our opponent has. I'm going to assume the worst, and I don't want to, which means that if I play this, it's probably going to get countered, and this will become bigger. Our opponent can probably flash something in as well, but we don't really care about that. So I really want our opponent to use up mana, as much mana as possible, to be honest. No, they're just going to block it. What are they going to play? A Flame Sweep. Of course. Sure. You can do that at any time. Alright. That's slightly annoying, but we'll get there. Griswold wants to offer you all the mushrooms. All of them. Delicious mushrooms. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna get you with 1-1s now. How about them apples? Hey! Get you life. Get in for one? Yeah, we will. Alright, so... It's quite possible our opponent will counter our Agent of Treachery if we do it, and I think we can hold off here. And just keep pumping out 1-1s. No, it's the troll that makes plants for everyone and grows when tokens die. It's going to be fairly straightforward attacking it. Oh, right, okay. I thought it was the mushroom giver for some reason. Concentrate, Chesh. Create the 1-1, dude. And just tapped. So our opponent is going to flame sweep at some point. Because they're definitely going to have another flame sweep at some point. Kill off our tokens. It's actually making me a bit anxious, and I probably shouldn't have had an energy drink, but here we are. Crap. Too busy concentrating on drinking instead of concentrating on playing. Yep, there's the flame sweep. Probably should have stole the land. Grumgully is the one. Yes, that's the red-green one. That's the one I was thinking of. I was thinking of doing an article on that for Pure this week. Now that I'm finally kind of getting back into the habit. Come on, play it. Yes! Oh, that's what I like to see. It's gonna do me damage, but you know what? I'm gonna do it. First off, let's create a 1-1. Then we will Treachery. I'll take that. Oh, it doesn't deal us damage. It becomes a target of a spell. Oh, a spell. Awesome. Yes. Okay. We are good. Das gut, ja. Ja, das ist gut. We're getting there. We're getting there. Seems like a fun one. It is. but it's also kind of gross. Like there's a lot of interesting combos that you can do with it. It's something a little outside my wheelhouse when it comes to like exactly how good it's going to be. In response, in regards to like the combo aspect, because I don't like 2-card combos. I like everyone being able to actually have a decent game of Commander rather than like, hey, look at me, I come in and fuck shit up all the time. So it'll be interesting to see how it goes. What are we gonna do here? So deputy, we didn't even really use the deputies because our opponent didn't really play any creatures. I think we'll keep him in. I think we'll keep this how it is right now. And we'll go for that dreaded game 3. What a piece. Hey, you play them? I counter. Nice. Oh, Orcs Head, I love you, buddy. I'm running blue for Urza's sake. So I'm pretty sure that Orcs Head Jordan, Orcs Head Magic, will be also... I think we keep this. We'll also be heading to Magic Fest Brisbane, such as myself and Slazzy/Caitlin will also be there. Myself and Caitlin will try and play Commander with people. We have some time to kind of have a look at what we're going to do, because we need to have a chat with Channel Fireball and see if they're alright with it. Because recording on location is sometimes a very tricky thing. I guess we just take the island here. Recording on location can be a tricky thing because you're in the public domain. And even though we're in a convention center, it's one of those things where there's some legalities there that sometimes you have to deal with. We're hoping that's not going to be the case. We would really like for that to not be the case. But as you can imagine, places like Channel Fireball have to protect themselves. And there's a lot of things that could potentially go wrong in regards to like scheduling and stuff. So we'll just see how it happens. And hopefully it will work out in our favor. Ooh, that's quick and early. I don't like that. Especially with my hand. This might not be good. We'll just pass. Fine. So what we really need is a creature, to be honest. I mean, yes. Yes. That is the creature we definitely want to see. Whoop. Come on. Try and counter it. I dare ya. No! Okay. Something's about to happen that I'm not gonna like, isn't it? I'll, like, bounce it or something. Which is fine, because we still have Veil, so... Come on. Yes! Alright! Oop. No, no. Oh. Spectral Sally? Yeah, you can have that. Bone Crusher. Hexproof from blue and black. That won't work. Yeah, that's fine. There's nothing I can do about that, unfortunately. Okay. That's a bit worrying. Panic, panic, panic. We're going to pay the life on this one. Mostly because we have to. Then we're going to deputy it. We've got one card in hand. We're going to draw a card. Oh. Alright. We have got this, yo. Or at least for now. Get it in there. I want to make sure I don't have anything else running. No, okay, great. Alright, so here comes the Bone Crusher. Bone Saw is ready. Wait. Right to the bottom, thank you. We're going to be eating 4 damage and go to 9 here for sure. We don't have any way to interact with this troll yet. Which makes me more than a little nervous, to be honest. No blocks. Life is a resource, as Vi Mauschwitz told me in like 2004. EP Brisbane 2004, yeah. Okay, great. Oko time. Oh, and negate? Nah, mate. Gonna say no to that one. You got a second one? Come on, do a second one.
Walk with me, sing with me. I will enlighten
Okay,
you.
so here's a fun thing. That if you lock out one of these guys, it will actually keep the card underneath. Now, it'll shut off the ability, but it'll keep the card underneath. We don't obviously want to do that. Not yet. But it's a good way to lock a card out. Just in case you know your opponent has a way to like kill it somehow or something. It's something that you can definitely absolutely keep in mind. We're going to keep that mana untapped so that we have access to our Veil. Now, we just want to attack with everything and eat another 4. I mean, Oko is probably going to eat the 4, I imagine. Yeah, all in. Yeah, I kind of thought something like that was going to happen. That's fine. You'll only get 1 creature, so I don't mind. That's not particularly important. It's interesting that Orc's Head is trying to mitigate 1 point of damage. I don't know if that was maybe a mistake, perhaps. Feels like it probably was. No, you can hit me in the face, that's fine. Hopefully you don't burn me out for the win. Great, okay. Essence capture. Sure. Give yourself 2 damage. Yep. Fine. Absolutely. Cast another one. Ionize? No, thank you. That is absolutely what you want to see. Opponent's now out of cards in hand. They're on 10 life. We are going to make our new food into an artifact creature. Now we are on 3 life, which is a bit sketchy, but we'll get there. Let's see. Attack you. Come on, stop it. 5. My CPU is running a bit slow. Wait. We've got 3 blockers up, including a flyer. We can also now steal the 5/4. And then Windows Shift This? Oh. It didn't give me a confirmation thing? I guess it just doesn't. Alright, cool. So we won that one 2-1. New achievement. Got it, thanks. Okay, so report score. What? Thank you. Submit. Alright, so Oxhead got 1. And we got 2. Wait! We did it. We got there. It won't let me submit. Because I don't have a screenshot. It didn't give me one. Yeah, that's fun. Time is on. Moon flip. Didn't give me a thing to... Okay, does anyone know about the screenshot thing? I'm so confused. Alright, cool. Well, we got there. So that is our match tournament. Now we have to wait for cooldowns. I know what you're going to say, and it's the same thing I've said as well. What do you mean cooldowns? So, with this ladder, it turns out that once you challenge somebody, it goes into like a protected mode. So you can't do anything until that match is resolved. And then once that match is resolved, well, the last one I did was like 3 days cooldown. I couldn't stream for 3 days my next match. So as you can imagine, a little bit frustrating. However, yeah, so this one says that I'm now protected for 2 days and 23 hours. If I flick on instant challenge, let's see if anything comes up. No, no, no. Okay, I don't see anyone above me that I can instant challenge, but we went from 48th place to 46th place. Yes, so we're now 46. So we are getting up towards that that amazing 30 position that we need to hold. So with this ANZ Mogul tournament, we need to get into the top 30 and then hold that spot until the ladder closes in 42 days or something. 40... got it here somewhere. 40 days, 5 hours, 3 minutes. We just have to hold in the top 30 and we'll be good. So thank you so much, Orcshead. Thanks for the amazing matches. That was... oh boy, that was a bit... I'm a bit flustered and I'm a bit anxious about that, but GG's, and I will see you up in Brisbane. As for anyone else watching this, if you're going to Magic Fest Brisbane, I will definitely see you up there. Absolutely. And now I am all of a sudden dropping frames. So, good job, Optus. Cool. I'm going to go and play some casual stuff while I'm working on articles. Hopefully there'll be a new article, as I said, coming out on Pure MTGO later this week. That is this week that is about to start. And hopefully you'll also see some new articles go up somewhere else, or a new article about Yuriko Wolfang Fist, which is my ninjutsu deck that I have been reworking because, as you may know, I packed it away a while ago because some local players were like, it's a bit unfair, and that's fine, so I took it apart. But now that I'm going to Magic Fest in Brisbane, I'm going to rebuild it as a fully competitive 4-player deck, not as a casual, not as a CEDH one-on-one, but as a CEDH 4-player deck. So this is my first foray into CEDH. I don't do CEDH. This is a learning curve for me. I'm actually kind of excited, but I'm a little bit nervous because obviously I don't have some of the CEDH pieces I'd love to put in this deck. So we're going to be running the more like, this is stuff under $100 that you can get for this deck. So we'll try it, we'll see how it goes, and we'll get to there. Other than that, just remember that if you're here on Twitch, hit that that follow button. It's for free. Don't hit the subscribe button. I don't care about subscribing. I do care about you actually following. If you're over on YouTube and you're seeing this, please hit that subscribe button because it is free on YouTube. Don't forget to share this stuff, comment on it down below, and all of that good stuff, because otherwise I can't do what I do. Have a good one.